Dave Chappelle responds, stunned. You already know what this is going to be about. Let's hop into it.
Shot him!
Shout out to PW Hustle.
No! Oh my God!
Alright, y'all, let's get it.
It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refuse.
Good.
That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we are speaking about. I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Let him stay mad.
I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
That kind of makes sense. But I'm going to speak on that towards the end of the video.
For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been nothing but loving and supporting. So I don't know what all this nonsense is about. In summer 2020, when the whole world shut down, I was outside doing shows. My neighbor had a cornfield, and he let me throw shows there, and people came from all over the country. Some people came from around the world to see those shows. The best comedians on earth came to my home and broke bread with me. And we lived our lives. We found a way to keep moving forward.
Exactly.
I made a whole documentary about it. The first night of those shows was a piece that some of you might have seen. It was called 846, and it dealt with the death.
Yeah, I did a reaction to that. Go check it out.
Floyd. This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. And when this controversy came out about the closer, they began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film. Thank God for Ted Sarandos at Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet.
Better not.
To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands.
Exactly, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I like this. I like this.
And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
Tell him.
I desperately want people to see this movie. But I understand why investors would be nervous. Since nobody will touch it, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will make it available for all of you in 10 American cities, going on sale in the next few days. You will be able to see this movie in its entirety, and you can see what they're trying to obstruct you from seeing. And you can judge for yourself, but you cannot have this conversation and exclude my voice from it. That is only fair. You have to answer the question, am I canceled or not?
That's right.
Then let's go. Thank you very much, and good night.
Yes, I love it. I love it, man. That is how you respond to the communities in general. If they try to cancel you, you do what Chappelle did. Shout out to Dave Chappelle for doing this, man. And shout out to PW Hustle for uploading this video. And the part when he said that it has nothing to do with the LGBTQ community and the trans community, I'm a little mixed on this because, one, they are the reason why you're going through what you're going through, because if they can't take a joke, why make a statement? Why complain about it? And I've said this in the past. Certain comedians are going to end up quit doing comedy if these people will not stop crying about them saying a certain joke. So you cannot cancel that one celebrity for telling a joke. And I'm going to keep on saying this 1,000 times until people understand where I'm coming from. Gay people tell jokes about gay people. Trans people tell jokes about trans people. When Dave Chappelle does it, when any other comedian does it, they take it to social media. They make tabloids about it. They write articles about it. They cry about it. They complain about it. This is exactly what the community wants you to do. They want you to take accountability for your actions. For what? Telling jokes about a certain community? So whatever movie Dave Chappelle, no, actually it's a title, it's a documentary that he's gonna see, and I hope that it comes on Netflix because I want to see it myself. So whatever government they try to stop you from seeing, don't. It's been hosted by one celebrity and one celebrity alone, one comedian that is able to provide comedy things towards his fans. He's able to provide everything for the fans. Like I said, I mean, kudos to Dave Chappelle for responding to the media in a very savage way. And he's won a whole lot of people over due to this clip. And I want y'all to know something too. Even if you become a comedian in the entertainment industry, be ready to face backlash over what you say. Because one way or another, you're going to end up being canceled over stupid reasons. So the best thing for you to do is to keep on going. Keep your head up high and keep on rising above hate, judgmental, negative media. Keep on rising above that. And once you keep that, and once you reach your goal, you have nothing to worry about. So shout out to Dave Chappelle once again. And shout out to PW Hustle for uploading this clip. And the reason why I reacted to this clip, because I want y'all to know that if you try to get canceled, you keep on going. Doesn't matter what you are. You keep going. Can nobody take you down? Can nobody cancel you? Can nobody destroy your career? The only person that is destroying their career is themselves. But at the end of the day, God put you on this earth for a reason. Is to entertain people. And to put smile on people's faces. Because that right there is what it should be about. Don't let the haters, don't let certain communities stop you from doing the things that you love. You were put on this earth for a reason. Don't ever forget that. I'll holler at y'all later.